Hey guys, it's me, and welcome to my RawDeereal.life. And I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it now, for not getting any videos out, but I've had a rough couple weeks. So, 14 weeks post-op. It is Monday, May 16th. Tomorrow, I think, technically is my 14-week post-op. But 2 weeks ago, I had to have gallbladder surgery because my gallbladder no longer wanted to be a part of my journey. So that's why I hadn't made any more videos, because it's been a rough couple weeks. So first up, stats is I started this at 223 pounds and I am officially at 176. So I think that's like 47, 48 pounds, somewhere in there. I'd have to like either write it down or use a calculator because I don't do math in my head. So there's that. I can't remember what they said my BMI was. I did go see the weight loss surgeon for my gastric bypass last Monday, and he said everything was looking good. That I had almost reached like the 50 pounds, which was, or not 50 pounds, but I am close to 50 pounds, but the 50% of my excess body weight. So that was like a check mark. So he says everything looks good. My weight might start slowing down, or it might, continually to go on just like it is. He says I'm losing about roughly 3 to 4 pounds a week. So that's pretty good, he said. So I'm glad about that. Talked to the dietitian. She said everything that I was doing was good. I still struggled with like protein sometimes and trying to get fluids in, and I explained that to her, and she said just to try to be more mindful, like try to keep a cup around, like, around all the time. Vitamins I'm starting to do better at, except for like this past week, 2 weeks actually, since I had my gallbladder taken out. I really haven't had many vitamins and stuff, because there for a while my stomach was just so upset because I was just in so much pain. I just couldn't, even eating was hard, and so I just went back to kind of like a liquid diet for a little bit, which is a good thing. That's what they said to do. So but 2 weeks ago on a Friday, I started experiencing what I thought was dumping syndrome, because I'd never really experienced it before. But I had gotten up and felt kind of hungry. My stomach felt really empty, and so I ate a cracker, and because I was trying to get kids and ready for work and all that stuff. And the longer it went on, I was just like, no, that's not right, something's wrong. And the pain just got worse, and then I got super nauseous, and I didn't throw up the cracker, excuse me, but I dry heaved so much. It was like hiccups. All I did was dry heave over and over and over. And the pain got so bad that I was I thought maybe I had broken my pouch, or I didn't know what was going on. I just knew that something was wrong and that it was time to go to the hospital, is how bad it hurt. And usually I don't go to the doctor for absolutely anything. But so I ended up getting myself to the hospital, managed to get a hold of my husband at work, because I was just because I was dry heaving so much I couldn't even talk, barely. But he somehow managed to figure out what I was saying, and ended up meeting me up at the hospital. We spent the night in the emergency room. They had some fiber optic issue or whatever, so they couldn't read my CAT scan, and they just knew that my liver levels were off the chart, but they couldn't confirm. That was on Friday. Then Saturday I finally got admitted to the hospital. They did an ultrasound. They took more blood and found out that my gallbladder was, unhappy with its environment and no longer wanted to be there. So they scheduled me for surgery. I went in for surgery on Sunday, and I would say I would rather have gone through labor for 3 days than to deal with a gallbladder that's mad. So anybody who's just starting out on this journey, they say that gastric bypass is your gallbladder is usually the next thing to go, but it's a one in so many people. It's a 50-50 chance, and women are higher at having their gallbladder removed than men. And so they used to take the gallbladder when they did gastric bypass, but because of that ratio of whose gallbladder went on the fritz and whose didn't, they stopped doing it, which would have been nice for me, because I wouldn't have had to have 2 surgeries within 3 months of each other, or had to gone through the pain or the experience of my gallbladder, wanting to evacuate my body. So it sucked. That's all I can really say, is that if you ever started feeling any type of pain in the right side of like your abdomen, there's a possibility it might be your gallbladder. So just keep that in mind. They say roughly it's the rapid weight loss is what also causes it too. So it's not just if you have gastric bypass, if you are on a journey of losing weight, like, you know, and you've lost an extreme amount of weight really fast, excuse me, that your gallbladder can just decide that it's just had it and doesn't want to be there anymore. So I have an appointment tomorrow with the surgeon who took my gallbladder, and I just had blood drawn, like, for like the millionth time. I feel like every time I see a doctor or something, they're like, oh, we need your blood. So they want to check my liver levels. If they're still elevated and high, I still might have like some clogged like ducts or something within my liver, because my gallbladder was full of sludge and not gallstones. And so they might have to do like an endoscopy or something where they go like in through your mouth and like clean out, like, so I won't actually have to be like cut open, which would be great because I have so many scars on my stomach now. Luckily I was able to have it like laparoscopically, or how, like, wait, I can't even talk. Anyway, that thing, and so I just have a bunch of small incisions versus like one super huge, you know, incisions. It's been pretty rough. Like my bra like pokes into that spot, like it's like right here, and so wearing a bra makes it really hard because like the wire and pokes into it. So I'm wearing a bra that's like way too big because I've lost a lot of weight in my boobs, but it helps because it doesn't put like so much pressure. Sorry, I'm sitting in a parking lot and I get distracted. So, yep, gallbladder on the fritz, 14 weeks. I'm starting to feel pretty good. I'll find out tomorrow whether I can go back to work or what. At this point, like, my boss has been very worried about me coming back to work. It was such like a random thing, like, for the gallbladder to go on the fritz. So anybody who has to just go to the hospital for any reasons, I feel for you. I get it. I will do a video on like what I've been eating. I'm technically now on solid food, so I don't really have any restrictions of what I can and cannot eat, but because of my gallbladder and having surgery, it's put a lot of, like, I had to revert back to like liquid diet and stuff because I was just so nauseous and so much pain I just didn't want to eat, but I knew I had to. So I will hopefully get that video up and hopefully won't have any more like complications or issues, so I can actually start making videos every week like I promised, or maybe I'll even do more. Maybe that's what I should just do, is just start recording like little bits and just jam them all together. I don't know. But I just wanted to keep you guys updated on what was going on with me and let you guys know that anybody can have gallbladder issues after this surgery. So I guess I will check y'all next time. Bye.